Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. I believe there is a dragon afoot.
Yep.
All right. So, Doreen, you rolled a 7 on initiative.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is faster than the dragon could possibly roll. Let me double check. Yes. You go first.
Okay, I am just going to continual darkness and release hands.
So you darkness and release hands. And how many hands do you have to release?
50.
Okay. You're gonna need a natural 20 to hit it.
Yep. No bonus they got. I got 3 hits.
Wow.
Now, is this considered armored or
Yes, yes, the dragon's considered armored.
no? Alright, fine. 10 damage. And then, if I can, I'm going to move slightly away from the center of the continual darkness.
So does that mean you leave the dark? You take the darkness pouch off of you and throw it away from you?
Well, it's just a stone inside of a pouch, so I'll just move it on the ground. So if it can't see in continual darkness, it'll probably be trying to attack the center.
Okay. Well, the dragon will start its turn off by breathing its breath weapon, but instead of aiming it in your direction, since it's covered in these claws, it just aims it kind of downward and lets the flames lick up and envelop the dragon and everything around it. So it burns all the hands off of it. Every last one of them gets incinerated. Oh no, got ink on my book. But the dragon's breath weapon has been used for that round.
All right.
That round.
All right. Initiative.
And Droopy is now on the walls, I think.
Yep, I think at the end of this round, Droopy can see what's going on.
Can I see the dragon?
Not yet.
Can I
You're gonna
hear
have
the
to-
dragon?
You could hear and the breath weapon and see bright light for a moment and then it dim. Ooh. The dragon will go first.
Why am I rolling so many 10s on my initiative?
We just one moment to double check some dragon stuff. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Perfect. Okay. So the dragon goes and it starts stomping in the direction of the continual darkness.
Okay.
And it can detect things within... What was it? A page. It can detect things within 20 feet per age category. So yeah, it'll run into the darkness and around for a little bit until it senses where you are, Doreen. And then it'll make 3 attacks at you. 2 with claws and 1 with a bite.
Okay.
What did we say? Plus 11. Nope. 13 to hit. No, that's not right. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Plus 13 to hit. So the natural 1 is a miss. But the natural 19 and the natural 18 are both double crits? Because you've got 20 AC? 22 AC?
No, I've got 24.
Ooh. How do you have 20? Oh, you have your shield up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Okay.
it rolls a 31 and a 32. So that clears by 7 and 8. So they're each just a single crit. So the 2 claws will do... that's 11, 13 for the first one. And, ooh, measly 8 for the second one. So for 21 damage as the dragon batters you about. And it's your turn, Doreen.
Well, actually, it's my
Alright,
turn
well-
first.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's your turn, Droopy. You finish getting through the hills.
Droopy
and-
summons
see.
the last ones of her rats. Let's see, we have 5 skeletal and 22 zombies, and she's going to tell them, go defend Doreen. And they will just go off into the direction Droopy is pointing. Probably towards the
Alright.
fly and flame and noise. And Droopy is going to slowly, well, as for movement rate 4, make her way towards it, or 6,
All right.
to see what's going on.
Doreen. You're in the darkness, but there's definitely a dragon, like, right next to you.
Yeah, seems to know where I am.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna disengage and try to find my way into a house.
You disengage, ducking and swiping and rolling and staying away from the dragon as much as possible, and soon enough find yourself at a building, because it's a town, and it's dwarf-sized building, but you're about dwarf-sized.
Oh,
You can get
Yeah,
to the
I-
door, but you find it shut and locked. I'm gonna need you to make me... Oh, you can't use your action for that, because you've already used your action to disengage. So once you get out of the darkness, you get to a house. The first door you see, the closest door, is shut and locked. You've already used your action to disengage, so you can't use your action to break down the door at this time.
Can
What
I
would you
just-
like to do?
Is there a window?
In an underground hut? Yeah, there's probably a window nearby.
Can I just leap through the window?
Sure. It's got like wood panels over it, but I think a barreling Doreen and plate mail like running into the window will break the window and you'll just tumble into the dwarf's house on the inside, where you
Yep.
find 4 dwarves huddled together in a corner, staring horrifically at you as you roll into their house, as you combat roll into their house.
Is there a basement?
The house is a basement. It's, except for the last little bit, the last window section that you rolled through, it's all underground.
So is there like a second floor?
No, there's not a
Underground.
sub-basement. It's
Well,
just...
that's not good.
Yeah.
All right. I suppose I will attempt to hide.
You hide with the dwarves. The zombones go. The zrats.
one thing I should make clear, Droopy is not just running down the street. Since she saw the flames and heard the noise of the dragon, she's also like going behind the building and advancing carefully.
Carefully
18 wisdom.
poking and poking. Yeah.
The zombie rats have a movement of, 7 or 8, was it? So,
Yeah.
and the skeletal rats 15
So the skeletal rats can close to the dragon.
and attack.
Well, you have 2 rounds. Well, yeah, they'll be. It's fine. So they can
So-
close and attack.
Natural 20s, come on! No.
Unfortunately not. The skeletal rats crawl all over the dragon, who sort of ignores them, and we go to next round initiative. Whoops, it's too many dice. Ooh, dragon goes at 11.
I'll cast something for the whole round.
Initiatives?
I cast
Yeah.
something for the whole round. I look at 2 of the armored corpses, burned corpses, and I will animate 2 of them into zombies.
You go first, Doreen.
Or I can't animate into skeletons, right?
Right, they have to be zombies. What is that D10 plus 1?
Healing.
Oh god. Oh, you heal yourself, but it's just barely enough. You feel so much fear in you right now
probably.
that Tarasa's deeply disappointed in you and barely gives you enough healing as kind of like a don't be, embrace your fear, don't run from it.
The whole teachings of Tarasa is to understand your fear and use it.
Yep.
This is very much using my fucking fear.
The skeletal rats go at 8.
Okay, they will
Is
go
there a
next.
back window?
Yeah, there's a second window.
I'll bleep out the back window and keep running.
All right, you crawl out and through. Go for the skeletal rats? No, nothing. Excellent. The dragon will... Dragon's gonna just like do a big swipe at the ground and try and knock a bunch of skeletal rats aside. We'll give him an attack roll. And... woo, some...
Well, how well, if they are also on him, how well can he hit them?
I kind of feel like a dragon, even a small one,
Yeah, okay.
wouldn't have too many problems crushing rats. I mean, like, it could just roll over, like a dog, and crush them that way. So I'm just gonna have to do, like, some AoE swipes here. Let's say that is 6. It just crushes 6 rats with some claw swipes.
All of them.
Yeah. And that's the dragon's turn.
And the zombie rats come in. And 22 zombie rats. And if they hit, they have a 5% chance to transmit a serious disease.
Oh no.
Because
Not the
even
diseases.
if we flee today, he might die from super AIDS. And one hits.
Oh my god. Roll damage.
1 damage.
Oh my god.
And there's
D10.
actually there is the 5% chance that he gets a serious disease.
Or just a D20.
5% chance. Roll me a d20, get a 20, and the dragon gets a disease, maybe.
Nope.
Okay. Excellent. Okay.
And at the end of the round, I animate 2 zombies in armor. And they have... One has 13 HP. The other has 14 HP. And I will send them to fight whatever my rats are fighting.
All right. Roll me initiative. The dragon goes at 4.
How?
You're gonna find out.
Let me check the spell. All right. The one.
Where's the fences, hides, flights?
All right.
Notes in here somewhere. Yeah. Okay. Maybe it's not for. Let me double check. Initiative modifier, breath weapon. Oh, I'm sorry. It goes at 2. So the dragon will once again turn its head to the ground and unleash a large gout of flame at the ground that sweeps up and around it, surrounding the dragon and burning anything in melee with it, just for an insane amount of damage. Yes, the breath weapon is on a cooldown, and whatever is on it is Gonzi's, and it is the party's turn.
Well, Droopy is casting Sanctuary on herself. But I
Doreen?
think she will fuck this.
Doreen is going for a pleasant panicked jog.
Through the town.
Just GTFOing, like away from the dragon and out wherever I can.
Okay.
The 2 zombies go towards the dragon.
And they make attacks when they get there.
Yep, natural 20. After it. Nope. Oh wait, what is the bonus of zombies to attack?
1.
Oh, okay.
All right.
And Droopy will.
Droopy was casting Sanctuary.
Yeah, and she's probably like, is there an open building or something?
There are buildings.
Like,
Most of them are closed. There are a few with doors open. You must wonder what happened to the residents, that they would not be in their house with the door shut when a dragon was here, but that's the case.
all right, she will go inside one with an open door and like go into cover.
So, initiative.
Do I need initiative?
No. If you're just running, that's fine. The dragon will go at 15.
Oh no, the dake!
What happened to the dake?
It's apparently still around me. I forgot to control it.
Yeah. Yeah, I will. Droopy is just.
Well, you're first, Droopy. You have Sanctuary on you.
I'm casting Etherealness. I'm going to fuck off. I have 50 minutes of basically invulnerability, and I'm going to fuck off.
Okay, it sounds like the party is in full retreat mode, and the dragon's busy. You know, on its turn, it attacks the zombies nearby.
The dragon
and
has routed
destroys
us.
them. Yeah. So the dragon wrecks the zombies, wrecks the rats, the zombie rats, all those sorts of things. With Sanctuary and Etherealness, Droopy's gone. And Doreen has like cut through the city, ducking through a building, and the dragon was distracted, and now Doreen can make it to the edge of town and flee. Let's see, the dragon, la la la, perfect, okay. You guys get the hell out of there. And I think sometime the next day, I think you guys both flee throughout the whole night and meet up in Bridgegate the next day at some time.
Yep.
Probably wandering in through the front gate at separate hours and meeting each other there. So there you are, in Bridgegate.
And Droopy just looks at Doreen. What was that?
Dragon?
Sound, right?
Did reserve the right to fuck off if there's a dragon.
That's true. You did spell that out in advance.
I guess we'll go to the Lord's house. Doreen is completely uninjured.
Droopy's also uninjured.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. So what?
Can't really beat a dragon.
How do dragons heal?
Good question.
Sending more and more undead stuff towards it.
No. We arrive. Ethereal. After lightning bolt.
I still want to kill it.
We could do ambush attacks. We could. I know which house it is now. Could Lance of Disruption the house. And then Ethereal fuck out of here.
I'm currently thinking. I'm looking through my spell list. Does Droopy have anything?
So I guess we go report back to the Lord, just in this town. Like,
Yep.
yeah, they got a little red dragon.
They have a what?
Yeah, they get a little red dragon, like 20-foot long body.
They have a dragon.
Yeah, they got a dragon. They just let it out from a barn.
And you're gonna go slay it, right? That's the other half of this conversation, is they have a dragon and you're gonna go kill it.
Do you feel like going and slaying a dragon?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
But you're paying paid and you have armor and spells.
We are getting paid, but that's a fucking dragon.
Oh, well, I can't really blame you. Well then. I suppose you're just gonna return home and report back to to Bernard?
I'm gonna wait a day. I'll think. I will think.
All right.
Do you happen to have a goblin problem nearby?
No.
Kobolds?
Did you need goblins to help kill a dragon?
Yes. Do you happen to have an infestation of insignificant things?
There's a kobold right there.
Infestation.
I mean, it's in my house. Isn't that an infestation?
No.
All right. No. We think life is pretty good, you know? We're winning a war, everything's going well, life is
But there's a dragon.
pleasant. Small problem. You said it's a small dragon, right? Like 20 feet?
Yeah.
Doesn't sound so bad.
It's hard.
All right.
Well, if we find a way to bring an army... So we need a tribe of goblins or any other creature that we then can just raise over a few days and bring in an army.
Listen, I'm probably just talking to Kobold. If we could find like a village of goblins and slaughter them, I take the hands, you take the bodies, and just have them stump the dragon.
Yeah.
It seemed to not be able to use its breath weapon immediately after using it. You send in some zombies, I swarm with hands.
Might work.
It might.
So, how do we want to do this? We just go out and find a village of some sort of species that nobody really cares about, that is not kobolds, slaughter them, and then raise us an undead army. Or at least platoon.
That's generally the plan.
All right.
It seems we're hunting goblins, Neal.
Okay.
We need more preparation.
You're gonna go try and raise an army of undead.
Yep.
To kill a dragon. The most heroic thing a necromancer has ever done.
Okay. Well, where would you like to go hunting for monsters?
He could ask people what monsters are around.
Well, there's a lot of knolls in the hills to the south, or in the plains to the south. The Draken Range, Draken, what's this called? Wastes over here are pretty much empty. Silurios is the southern end of the Elven lands, and as such are sort of protected by the elves and also usually pretty monster-free. There's maybe some woodland creatures there that you could murder.
Is Silurius?
The Laconish Highlands, this area over here, has creatures in it, but they tend to be maybe a little bit bigger than the things you're looking for. It's like ogres and trolls and giants and stuff. There's probably some smaller ones. Where's my other map that has what's over there? Nope, that's the wrong map. Acadia 1509. Opening up map.
People, how dare you suggest the town graveyard? That is a sacred place for clerics of Urasi. You monsters.
Oh my god.
Such monsters.
So ogres, you say, Neal?
Yeah.
Can I even raise ogres?
You could.
Hmm.
Now. Yeah.
The whole thing's freaking out on me. So let's see. So there are some kobolds. Nope, those are too far north. Goblins are too far east. There are ogres, and the bugbears are too far away. The gnolls are pretty much everywhere. Lizardmen, no bullywugs. Trolls? Yeah, there's ogres and trolls in the Laconish Highlands.
Ogres and trolls, alright.
Where?
Just in the hills to the east of where you are. You can ask around and hear that they're in this area. There's ogres and trolls.
Okay. You could go hunting some ogres.
Could try, yes.
Care to?
Yes.
Alright. Alright, let's try it.
Okay, so let me put this as an option. You guys can go hunting ogres and trolls right now. Or we can, when we do our next double parter next week, we can grab, or not next week, the week after, we can get a full, or as many shenanigans people as we can, and then you can get a bigger party to come and tackle the same issue. Or you can try and tackle it right now, just the two of you. Or you can retreat, regroup, gather more people from shenanigans, and come back and form a full
try
party.
to do some preparation.
Sure.
For next week.
I'm happy with either one, but I think it might be more fun if you have more people.
Okay.
Not that I dislike the idea of raising an army of undead.
You know
but
what?
That could be like.
I think we're going
it
to.
Could be a bigger thing.
Me and Droopy, I think we're going to go try to get undead in preparation.
Okay.
You know what? We could try to get some notes on the way back.
Oh yeah. But
Some corpses on the way back that we put in the wagon, and then
yeah.
Okay.
so we're kind of going back towards Berkshire, but also just roving around a bit. Maybe we encounter those notes.
You know
again.
what, Neal? I think this is a great time to check out the peninsula.
All right. So the party's going to go looking for monsters to raise from the dead after they slay them. And you're going to head to the peninsula.
Going around.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's time to start hunting monsters.
Monster.
So for the first time, these random encounter checks have become very important because you want as many of them as possible.
Depends on the encounter.
Yeah. All right. So sure enough, it's like 4 days later. You're hiking through the West Voden Plains when you spot another group of gnolls. They're doing the whole, like, a few up at a time and most of them down, and they're kind of popping up and down, so you can never really tell how many. There's at least 3 but as many as 1 million gnolls out there.
And we start heading towards them.
Before we do that, as soon as we see them, Droopy is going to get all her rats out of her bag. In the wagon, in secret. 29 only. I just roll a single D2 to make it
That's
easier.
fair, yeah. Easy.
Oh, 29 zombie rats, just in preparation.
All right.
Yes, Neal?
29 zombie rats. And you guys are heading towards these gnolls, and they're not really moving away from you. And you're getting closer, and they're popping up and going down, and they're howling. Do any of you speak gnoll?
Nope.
They're howling at each other back and forth.
How high is the grass around here?
Oh, it's pretty good height. It's maybe like 5 feet, 4 or 5 feet. So Droopy's got to be in the wagon to really be seeing anything.
Yeah, Droopy will just, on a side where the gnolls are not really... Are they surrounding us or on one side mainly?
No, you're just heading towards them, so you just see them in front of you.
Oh, all right. If we're heading towards them, Droopy will drop the rats kind of in the back. We'll ask, Doreen, go slower. And then tell the rats, attack the gnolls. And they will not see them coming.
All right.
All right.
The tide is coming.
All right, so the gnolls are ready. Your rats scurry through the grasses to chase after the gnolls. The gnolls are sort of trying to set up an ambush where they have people like scurrying low under the grasses towards you while the others keep popping up and howling out in gnollish, distances and directions and everything. When suddenly, all of a sudden, there are weird gnollish screeches coming from the grasses as 29 rats attack a group of 4 gnolls. So,
AC?
Shit, AC...
Surprise, probably?
I'll let them roll for it because they're trying to attack you and they're not expecting the rats. Oh my god, they're surprised. They're not expecting the rats, but they're still in war mode.
Yeah. They might thought it was mice in a field.
Right,
no.
right. So these guys are AC 13, but surprise gives you +1?
So 12.
Yeah.
12 successes with 1 crit. So 13 damage. Probably swarming a gnoll. Like,
so I'm gonna actually break it up into different
14
groups.
damage. Two crits. 14 damage.
Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So the first one is the first 10 dice and takes 4 damage. The second one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Takes 7 damage, which should leave the last one with 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. Is that right? You did 12 damage? No.
14.
8 and... Oh, yeah. No, I somehow have too much damage. You have 2 crits in there?
Yep.
4, 4.
Tide cometh.
Okay, cool. So this will just be a 6. All right. So 4, 6, and 4 damage to the gnolls, who don't actually have a ton of HP. Let's see, the 4 one survives, the 6 one gets eaten, and the other 4 survives. But they shriek as all of a sudden there's a crap ton of rats all around them.
And how far away are they?
Oh, maybe 40 feet from you, 50 feet from you. Pretty close, actually.
I see another group of them.
As I hear
you
shriek,
wouldn't know this, to be honest, because you're...
Right.
It's all in the grasses,
the group
right?
that shrieks. Hold person.
Okay.
as I see
Yeah, okay, probably.
I'm not sure you can hold person and Knoll. They're bigger than humans.
They are humanoids that counts as a race, right?
Check the spell. I think it has a list of what it can affect.
Hold person. Demi-humans are humanoid creatures, so gnolls count as
As long as they don't have, as long as they can be, they don't. Can it be size large?
The whole humanoid of man size or smaller, including brownies, sprites, dwarves, elves, gnolls, hobgoblins, humans, kobolds, lizardmen.
Perfect.
Yeah, and others.
Perfect. Well, let's roll initiative.
Yeah.
There are a lot of gnolls. Let's roll some music too.
I just have from Total Warhammer 2, one of the Skaven battle themes playing in the background for me. It's just delightful.
So the gnolls will go at, what is our axe speed? What's the speed of an axe? Battle axe is speed 4. So the gnolls go at 10, 10, and 14 for their 3 groups. Doreen's first. What are you gonna do, Doreen?
8 damage to one with a magic missile. Pretty bad.
Ooh. That will drop one of them down.
Seems good.
And the 2 groups at 10 will pop up out of the tall grasses. These guys, some of them, ooh, God, there's rats. Oh God, there's too many things. Okay, I'm just gonna leave one group to fight rats and the other group come to you. So the one group of 6 heads your way, Doreen, with axes in hands. I'll just use 5d20. And they will try and hack at you. So the first one stands up and hurls an axe from axe hurling range with a natural 19, which is a modified 20.
And she's sitting.
Yes. So it sounds like the axe hits her in the armor like a nice solid thunk right against her breastplate and then just falls to the ground at her feet.
Yeah, slashing weapon not that effective against plate mail.
Yeah, the other ones get up and charge. Another hurls an axe. The other 3 close with you. The last one misses as well. That 20 AC just makes basically impossible for a gnoll to hit you. 24 makes it impossible for the gnoll to hit you, basically. And the next group attacks the skeletal, the zombie rats. 1 hit for
probably kill 4 HP.
6 damage.
Dead red.
Yeah. All right. I hope you're tracking the rats because I'm not.
And yeah, 28 reds now. And is that all the gnolls?
No, it's Droopy's turn, and then the rest of the gnolls go.
All right. How many are melee range right now with Doreen?
4, plus 2 in axe throwing range.
Hold person on those in melee range.
All right. So
take
that's
some
like
unholy water. And it's hitting 2 of them with -1 to their save.
They both fail. So maybe the one that's crawled up on the back of the wagon or the side of the wagon's held, and one of the ones in front is held. There's another on the corner and another on the other side. The last group of gnolls are running towards you guys as fast as their feet will carry them. And they will close with some fantastic hits against Doreen. Some natural 17s and 18s, but it doesn't matter because your AC is ridiculous. So Doreen just kind of sits there with the shield and is like, block, 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 duck. As these gnolls are pounding on your armor to just no effect whatsoever.
Yep. So
And the rats.
And the rats.
I have to hit, what was it?
12. No,
12,
they're not
yeah.
surprised. 13.
Oh, that. 11 with 1, 2
Two
crits.
on the first.
So 13 points of damage.
All right, this is just too complicated. 5 will kill one, and the 13 will kill another. All right, cool. That's 2 more down.
Yep.
So
I just imagine it's like in Return of the King, where you like see in the background the army of the dead like swallowing up like their enemies, like one of these. What was it? What was their names? These big elephants.
Elephants?
Oliphants, yeah. Where like the army of the dead swarms over one, just buries it. They're just the rats right now, I think, with the notes.
Let's roll initiative. Oh, they did really well. They go at 7, 5, and 8.
Oh, 8. Same with us.
All right, the 7 and the 5s are the closest groups. One of them is going to see that Droopy is casting spells and will change their target, and those 5 will come towards you, Droopy. With a 6, 7, 13, 19, and 5.
The 19 will hit. I have 16 AC.
All right, it hits you for 8 points of damage with its axe.
Did we do any save versus losing spells? Yeah, that was like the damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you have to get d20 plus half the damage. So if you got hit for 8, you need to reach a 24 with con.
Yep, 24 con check.
Probably not gonna happen. Nope.
Nope, your spell is interrupted. The other 5 will still attack Doreen, doing their best. None of them will hit. And the 3 in the bushes are fighting rats. I'm sorry, 4 in the bushes fighting rats.
Aren't there the 5 attacking? Are there 2 are held?
Yeah,
two of the rats die.
So it started as 17, and they're down to 14. So there's a group of 5, a group of 5, and a group of 4. That includes the held ones. So against the rats, we have 12, 13, 19, 19.
3 hits with 2 crits, but I think that's just 3 dead rats.
That is 3 dead rats indeed.
Yeah. All right.
That is all of the enemies. Your turn, party.
Is my action lost due to losing a spell?
Yes.
All right.
Doreen will
large?
crit the hell out of this thing. Yeah, it's large.
I think it's just dead.
Yeah, you clear by 10, so you 3 times damage dice. Yeah, it's definitely dead. Okay.
Oh, Droopy will call to those rats, protect me, as verbal command.
Ah, excellent. Initiative time.
Wait, the zombie rats go at the end.
Please take their turn.
And they will protect me. They will come back, scurry back. We'll take opportunity attacks, of course.
Yes. From the... actually, they should each probably get... No, it's fine. 1, 2, 3 dead rats.
All
3
right,
more dead
that's
rats.
1, 2. And they will come to me. Da-da, 13. So 5 to me. That's that's 3, 4 crits. So that's 12 damage. To
Oh boy.
the ones surrounding me.
3, 4, 4 and 8 is 12. So 3 more go down.
The 3 surrounding me. Nice.
So there's down to 2 next to Droopy, and it's next round initiative.
Yep.
Okay. The first group of 4 against Doreen's going to go at 4. The group against Droopy is going to go at 8. And the group in the fields that are going to reinforce go at 8 as well. So the one that goes at 4, the one against Doreen... Oh, no, Droopy's first.
Droopy says to the rats, kill the gnolls and cast a furiousness.
You're gone.
Yes.
And
and she will just casually walk out of the wagon.
The 4 against Doreen will, this time, rather than try and beat you to death, because it's not working, they're going to try and rip you off the cart, pin you to the ground, rip your armor off, and bash your face in. So, let's make, I guess you get attacks of opportunity as they make unarmed attacks against you.
All right, that was my strength attack.
Sure, give me a roll to hit.
How many attacks of opportunity?
You get 1 plus 1 for every 5 levels, so you should have 2.
Okay.
So give me 2 attacks of opportunity. 24 will hit and crit, double crit. I think that's another dead null, though.
Maybe. 20 damage.
Yes. They have 10 HP at most. So the 3 remaining will all make grab attacks against you. 2 of them will grab you. 1 of them will get caught up by Donkey. And the 2 that grab you, you need to do opposed strength checks against. You did 124 against their
27.
natural 1. Oh, God. And you're 27?
No,
okay.
27 was the...
Yeah. Can I get another strength check? Oh, fuck. They both roll natural 1s on their strength check and get literally nowhere. They get their hands on you,
Do they
and
get
they're
like
tugging,
knocked back by nat 20 versus 18? Like they just tumble backwards.
I think like one of them grabs your shield and tries to pull you off the cart, and you just like lift your arm, and now that Noel is like in the air, just tugging, holding onto your shield.
I think he tries to grab the shield and pull, and I just like let him pull it and force it into his face.
In his face, yeah. He's reeling and stunned from the blow.
Yeah.
What was your
question.
actual? Yes.
Does Don buck the one that is hidden? That is
No,
next to him?
Donkey's been through so much shit that Donkey doesn't care about anything anymore.
He is
That Donkey's
emotionally-
just like, I don't care. I'm just gonna stand here and wait for it to be over. It'll be fine. Just standing here. He's a bomb-proof Donkey. Doreen goes dead last, so the group against Droopy...
The two against that are still alive.
I guess they're just gonna attack rats.
Yeah.
So that is gonna be 6 attacks against rats once the other group comes up.
Yeah.
So 6 rat attacks. 1, 2, 3. AC 10?
13.
13? Okay, 2. Yes, 2 kills on rats.
20 left.
Oh my god.
Tight.
And it's time
It's
for a morale check, and it's time for Doreen to go. Yeah, these guys have been wrecked.
$13 to one, that's 9 to another.
Ooh. Nope, they're all down. Alright.
So about those reinforcements.
Yeah, let's roll some initiative here.
Wait, rats.
Oh, rats, I'm sorry. I always forget the zombie rats.
9 successes with 1 crit, so 10 damage.
Oh my god. Alright, that's another 2 down. Okay, the
Ruby's
remaining guys are absolutely just going to rout and flee. Go ahead and give me 2 opportunity. Well, roll initiative, but they do pretty well. Yeah, they beat you. Go ahead and give me
there's only
2.
one in melee with me, actually.
The other ones that are on the cart are going to run past you, though, so you'll still get 2 attacks of opportunity.
Okay. Back attack.
Yeah. Hit and miss.
All right.
Yeah, that's another downed one. The remaining gnolls flee on all 4s into the wilds, into the wilderness. They will outrun you guys, and they will outrun zombie rats.
Yeah.
But they leave behind them, oh my god, a whopping 13 dead gnolls scattered about in this area.
Well,
And the survivors will tell their kinsmen the story of these 2 tiny little people They weren't that bad at all, but then, oh my god, there were rats, zombie rats everywhere, and we tried to rip them off the cart, and it just wouldn't. And then one disappeared in the blink of an eye, and there were spells, and people were held, and it was just. They'll tell the story of these two innocent folks driving a wagon pulled by four donkeys, and don't attack that wagon. Just leave that wagon alone.
Probably the first tell is also a sign. If your prey heads towards you.
Yeah.
So 13 dead bodies, right?
Yeah.
I assume you kill the two that are held, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 13 dead bodies.
Loot 'em and bag 'em.
Well, I take the hands.
Of course.
You're gonna make zombies with no hands?
I mean,
All
they
they need to do is bash. They don't really need hands for that.
Yeah.
Right.
They are the meat shield.
Oh.
So, do they have coin on them or just?
No, they have no coins on them.
All right. Yeah. So, yeah. Maybe we can even. I mean, how many hit dice does an all have? 2?
1 plus 2.
1 plus 2. So might even think about trying to create amalgamations.
What do you mean?
Stitching bodies together.
Like a gnoll with 6 arms, each one carrying
Mega
a battle
null
axe.
zombies.
Oh my god.
That's all for next week, Neal. For next week.
Okay, so you eventually get back to Shenanigans. Do you make this undead army out in the wilds, or do you make it back in town? Like, what do you do with this cart
You know
full of
what, Neal?
bodies? Tell me.
I think we make it on the peninsula. There is now just a small army starting on that peninsula,
Like we erect a
hidden
camp
in
there.
the woods.
So I think you probably find a cave somewhere on that peninsula that you can hide your zombie gnolls in. And you spend a few days, maybe a week in there, raising zombie gnolls and resurrecting hands. And then make your way back to Berkshire to recruit more people to help you fight this dragon.
So we have 13 zombie nodes. Let me just roll average HP. 2d8
Sure.
plus 2.
Yeah, just make sure you remember this, because I won't remember.
I'm writing it down. I'm
Okay,
writing
good.
it down.
Neil, I'm just going to assume
16 HP per zombie node.
with all the hands, I'm just kind of going to assume that a hand is a hand is a hand at
A
this
hand is a
point.
hand is a hand, yeah. Let's not worry about
Because I've got like 6 Etterkipe hands.
They're all
but-
the same. Let's keep it simple.
Zombie nodes.
Okay.
Well, this
Well-
is going to be a fun next Saturday.
This will end our Shenanigans session here. The sequel to this, because we're doing kind of a 3 or 4-parter thingy, I don't know, will be in 2 weeks on the 18th, Saturday the 18th. And that is when we will super shenanigans it out and fight a small, harmless red dragon.
With an army
Sure,
of
Neil.
undead.
Yeah. There will be no shenanigans next week, but there will be a special
Wait.
misclicks episode.
Wait, isn't
yeah,
there
misclicks
Shenanigans
and-
this week and then not one the week
We
after?
just had one this week. This was
Wait.
this week's shenanigans episode.
Yeah, but this coming weekend?
No. There's none on the 11th, but there's one on the 18th.
Okay, I think you said that backwards in the email.
Yeah, that
I'll
might be
double
the
check the
case.
email then, because it should be the 4th and the 18th with nothing on the 11th.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'll double check the email and make sure it all gets sent out. Oh fuck! I did screw that up. Oh, the title's wrong, but the body's right. Nope. Nope. The body's wrong too. It's all wrong. My God. Okay. Anyway, I'll sort that out later. Thanks everyone for playing. It was fun.
Wait. Any experience with this last half?
You did slaughter a bunch of gnolls.
And soldiers.
Yeah.
We did fireball.
We did half a
soldiers.
siege.
We half-assed
Sure.
a siege, literally.
Sure. Plus some role playing divided by 2. Each of you take home 1,250 experience. Or 1,375 if you have your 10%.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So
You're
close
welcome.
to leveling up. Well,
And that is it. We will see you guys in 2 weeks for more shenanigans.
for the big one. We are Game of Thrones now.
All right. That's it, everybody. Good night and goodbye.
Bye.